Hi everyone, I am Kirsty McKeown and I am going to be leading the next year's instalment of the Hospital Field Free Drawing School. And as part of that, I'm going to be setting you an online drawing challenge which will go live on the 27th of July. So in preparation for that we need to do a little bit of work, but it's nothing too strenuous and you'll get a nice walk as well if you're able to do that, okay? So what we're going to be working on the 27th is we're going to be making our own drawing and mark making tools and just playing around with some experimental mark making and probably drawing in a way that you may not have drawn before. So making your own tools is a brilliant way to sort of get you outside your comfort zone and to get you thinking and looking a little bit differently at things. So in advance of this, I went on a little walk yesterday up the law. It was a very nice day and I found lots of materials that I can start to use. So when you think about your own drawing tools, a good place to start would be like a stick. So if you think maybe something you can grab and tie something onto, basically think about a paintbrush but not like a pre-bought paintbruch. So you want to make your own, okay? So I collected a load of sticks here, different sizes. I've got some sort of thicker ones, I've got some skinny ones, I've got some short ones and some long ones, okay? It doesn't matter if they're all like twisted and gnarly, sometimes that is more exciting than just like a straight old stick. These are a fairly manageable length. I've also got some longer ones. I will probably cut most of these down. They're quite long, but sometimes there's something quite satisfying about making an incredibly long paintbrush. So if you're feeling a bit more adventurous, get yourself some of these longer pieces as well. Okay, so that's the first thing, is sticks or something like something to hold on to. So now we're looking for things that can be tied or bound onto these sticks, okay? So as you're looking, think about different types of textures. Think about what would make like a scratchy mark, okay? So I found a load of bramble bushes that had been chopped back and they'd obviously all the bits have died away now. So if I was to cut these down and they're all dry and kind of brittle, they'll give me a really sort of scratchy, itchy kind of mark. I also have these little trimmings off of sort of pine tree and they're very, very soft. So something soft, something scratchy. Maybe you've got access to like some moss in the garden. That would be really nice to tie that on. Yeah, moss. Moss is a good one too. I found some sort of feathers. They're always great for drawing with. A couple of pine cones, handy. And I've also been collecting all these kind of bits. They fall off of a plant I have when it takes a growth spurt and then all the bottom bits die off. So I like to keep these because I think they're very interesting and they're great for mark making. So that is just some of the sort of natural things, but you can really use anything. Obviously don't go pulling up plants in the park, but anything sort of lying that's been cut down or has died back, you can pick it up and pop it in a wee bag, take it home. If you are not able to get out to the park, or if you are but you want to try different materials as well, you can use man-made things too. So I've been collecting some cardboard, like old packaging, lots of things like that. I've got an old poster tube. You could use toilet roll like tubes as well. Something that maybe you could ink up and then like, you know, stamp or blot with is always good. What else have I got? I've got some bubble wrap. Normally I don't really love having plastic around, but kind of if something packaged in it, what do you do with it? So bubble wrap is a good one. I've also got some straws, again plastic, but they're left over from a previous project, so I haven't gone out and bought anything new for this. This is all stuff I have access to for free. What else have I got? Got some old chopsticks, bit of doweling, and a bit of a broken paintbrush will also work quite well. Got bits of wire, which are good, and also some of these little cotton bud things. I've got some fabric offcuts for making face masks, so if you have any like offcuts of anything or old rags, these would be great to make a sort of blotter kind of like padded end thing. Cotton wool balls are good as well. I don't have any here, but they're also really, really good to use. And I've got some of these like kind of polystyrene packing peanuts. I don't love these, they're terrible, but they were here, something arrived packed in them, so I don't want to throw them out. But these will make great like mark making things. You can smear paint around with them and stuff, really good. So that's just a small variety of what I've collected so far. You can also use things like kebab sticks or cocktail sticks, combs, anything that you can like drag or push ink or paint around with. So really the sky's the kind of limit with what you collect. So once you have all these collected, we need something to draw with and on. So any kind of paper, card you have, could be a cardboard box even, doesn't matter what colour or what size, just a surface to draw onto. And you need something to draw with. So I have a variety of things here. I've got some cheap poster paint, nothing too glamorous. Got a bunch of acrylics, I can thin them down. Got some ink, and the colours don't matter, any colour you can get your hands on. And some watercolours, either just the little pans or tubes, whatever you like to use. And then we will need, finally, is something to actually tie all these together. We're not going to use glue. We're going to be binding and weaving and tying and threading and things. So we're looking for like fairly sturdy thread or string. Maybe you have some ribbon lying about. Wire, you might have some jewellery wire or some sort of like fuse wire lying around, you could use that. And also I found this like plastic on the beach, so I brought it home because it's better in my studio than lying on the beach, and I'll reuse it for something else. And you could probably use some masking tape as well, that might come in handy, but we don't want to rely on it too much. Yeah, so that is a quick introduction and a small overview of what we are going to be using. I'll put up a list at the end of the video along with some photographs of other suggestions of things that you can collect. And I guess I'll see you all on the 27th, and I'll be drawing along with you, or making and then drawing along with you. And I cannot wait to see what we all come up with. Yeah, so check in soon. See you soon.